Everyone, sorry, my voice has just gone a bit croaky there. I'm doing this video downstairs because I'm hoping the light from the patio will be a bit better for you to see things. So here I am with my masse collective junk journal book inspired by Shannon Green. And she set up all the categories and stuff. I will try my best to remember to put a link in the description box of her video. So she did a PDF that you could print out with all the different categories. I won't go through them all, but I'll just give you a rough idea. She's done the whole alphabet, but she's also done like circles. I had to change a couple of them to suit in with what I need. I mean, originally she had tea bags and coffee filters. I don't drink that much tea, but I really like teacups, so I thought I could put pictures of teacups. Triangles, hardware, washers, gears, but I've changed that just to metal embellishments, so I've changed it just to metal. Candy food wrappers, favourite quotes, markers, leaves, all sorts of things. Oh, I didn't say about the cover. The cover is an old pillowcase I had that I tested my sewing machine on, so it's got like all the different fancy stitches on that, so I just used that to decorate the covers. To make my book I used 2 planners if you're in the States. In the UK we call it a diary, so I did a weekly, had 2 of those lying around. So I just stuck them together with my hot glue gun, and so far it's staying together. This page I just painted because I had some paint and made, had this image sort of ready to go in a junk journal, so I thought I'd put that there. Some categories I have done, some I haven't, but I'll flick through. I'll try and be as quick as I can because I'm sure we all don't want to be listening to me for too long. So obviously that's purple, and I've just used some of the free paint samples cards, a little bit of note paper. Oh, and because I haven't got much paint, for my backgrounds I'm using scrapbook paper that I no longer like and stuff, or just got fed up with. So this is for S, so special. That's another one I haven't done. I think that's another letter one. B's. These are just some thickers. Bunny rabbit. I know they're called rabbits, but whenever I was little I used to call them a bunny rabbit, so I just put a picture of a bunny for the letter B. That's my M page. A lot of things are just cut out from magazines. Like I said, I haven't done all categories yet, so I've got a little box upstairs, and when it's full I either do it at the end of the week, or I might do it before I go to bed just to relax me a bit. So anything that I think's in this sort of book I cut out, put in this little box, and then I do, like I said, at the end of the day or end of the week. So I put all of my tabs in. That's just my ends. Thickers, well, not thickers, washi. Oh, and there's some free pages where you can do your own things, so I'll probably do those later on. T, so like transforming, so I've done words that begin with T, or I'll do images of things that also try not to lean too far in front. Like there's a beads section. Sorry, there's a few blank pages, but I just thought I'd show how I've got on with it so far, and then I will plan to do updates as it goes along. That's a quote section. C, just some Thornton's chocolates I cut out. A thickers, word out of a magazine. Oh, there's a zip section, zips and fasteners. So this is the candy food wrapper bit. Oh, sorry, I'm hoping I'm not drinking my groovy red socks. Yeah, so sweet wrappers, so like I've used mints, packaging from biscuits, cream cheese, and because, like Shannon said, because I've done the journaling by 5 thing, it means I don't panic so much where things go, because if it goes wrong I can just paint over it or wax some paper over it and start again. This is labels, so it's just some sticky labels. I don't know if you can see that. Oops, just move you a bit. That was off some felt. Sticky label off some cheese. That's like labels and stickers. There's a marker section. Sorry, I'm just trying to grab hold of it. I haven't got anything for you yet. V, just cut out Vodafone from my bill. And then I've gone round some of these with my Spectrum Noir pencils, yellow, so there's colours in here as well. This is scrap bits of paper, and like I said, wherever it falls, that's where it's going. So it's been quite interesting to see how that's coming on. A, so I used some. Oh God, not the camera. Sorry for that little disaster there. So I hope you can still see everything, and we just won't fly in them. So that's from the packaging off my anchor. So actually a picture of anchor for A and the word anchor. Atmel, just some scrap paper. Tags. So these tags, they're from I think it's either first editions or a die cuts with a view. So I've just put them in there. That's off some clothing. Oh yeah, and this is my metal section. These are some bits of, I'm trying to get close without blurring it and knocking the camera over again. These are what I showed in a video that I got from In Excess. They were in a pack, so I thought I'd just put them in here because I didn't have a set thing from them, and then I just went over them with some pro markers. There's a woven paper section, letter D, so obviously some doggies, and thickers again. Buttons, so I'm just sort of dotting them in and then going round with pencils. Flowers, oh sorry, these blobs of glue you might see, my glue actually bleeding through, so I'm waiting to get some better glue someone, but I can cover that up. This is the window envy page, when you get an envelope with the window, and what I've done for mine is I've then ripped them out and then painted behind them, so it's like a stained glass effect. Red, another one of those paint samples, and this was some leftover some scrapbooking paper, and I think that's a die cuts with a view one, so I've just popped that down the side. A flower I cut out with some red leather, card candy, some strawberries. Oh, this is a list, so I'm like, any lists that I make or anything I'm going to stick in here and go round with pencils again, so it's quite interesting to see how this is going to come out. I absolutely love this idea. Thank you, Shannon. You do come up with some wonderful ideas, and I really want to thank you just for getting me back into crafting again, and especially I call this like messy crafting because I'm always covered in glue, paint and pen. So yeah, I've got back into it and I'm really enjoying it again. So obviously this is my P page. That doesn't sound right, P page. Sorry, it just sounded wrong in my head. There's a section for photos, and when I do my photo section, I plan to take the pictures I've been putting on Facebook off of things I've completed, so it'd be like my crafty make thing. Die cut page, so I just stuck them in randomly. Songs, so like your favourite songs. Some of my pages are blank because I sort of went back and forth with my tags when I put tags. O, so I've just coloured those with pro markers. That's J. I think, oh, receipts. store receipts. Well, I put this one in, and you might not see it too well, but obviously the paint I used, not paint, glue I used, got rid of all the writing, so at least I've learnt that. But anyway, that would be just part of the feature on that one, sort of a happy mistake. That's another free one. Letter T, so words and thickers. I didn't put any paper on that because I'd already started. An animal section, so bring this up. I've used a bird I cut out of some paper and had it on the back of this that was in my bits box. That's just from a magazine, from a gift card, image off the internet, my blue section, which is one of my favourite colours. So another one of those paint samples, flower, and then I just put a little thickers dot in there and coloured that. Sweet wrapper, raffle ticket. I was going to say lottery ticket, but it's not. Another free page. There's Q. So this is the fabric page. It's not going to be left like this, but I wanted to use fabric for the backing of it, because I thought that would give some real texture. So I just got some scrap bits of white fabric and sewed them together randomly, which is quite obvious, and then just stuck them down there, and then any other fabric scraps I get I will add on to it. There's a business card section, squares. I'm trying not to get my arm too much in the way. The teacup section, like I said, I don't have tea bags, so I'm going to do the teacups. Lace, glitter and bling. So I had this image of in a magazine that was blingy, so I just added that in there, and then added some glitter thickers that I'd already coloured over. I'm hoping you're getting this okay. I wanted more light, and now I'm not sure if it's working too well. And then I was doing having a bit of a tidy up, so I went in my bling stash and just added them up there. Stamps, postage stamps, so I don't have that sort of much mail, so this page could take quite a while to sort out. And plus, I don't want just the load of random boring ones, so I want a mixture, but these are all Australian ones because my brother lives in Australia. No, that's just a nothing page. Sorry, trying to get there. This is obviously the green page, so I've used sweet wrappers, packaging, bottle out of a magazine. I didn't realise that I'd actually bled through so much, but it's given a nice sort of background for the other page. Sorry, my hands don't want to play ball. Pink, so I've just used another one of those bunnies, some scrap paper. Sorry, I'm just going to move it a bit and move myself. So, what other bits? So you're going to have my arm across. There's feathers. What else? Sorry, I'm rummaging. H. So I've put like a picture of a heart, thickers, the word happy. Nothing on that one. Oops, getting caught up on this. And then there's a finger painting page. So when I've been doing those windows on the envelopes, any paint I've had left on my hands, I've just sort of splattered on there and done it really random. So when that's totally covered, I'll call that finished. There's yarn and fibre section. So I've just put some of my leftover bits from the tapestry I'm doing, which I will show you in a minute, or once I've done this, because I'm too lazy to do 2 videos. Sorry, that sounds really bad. It's just the time of loading it and stuff. It's easier for me to try and do as much as I can in one video, or actually I will do it in a separate video and then it'll just be a short one. Sorry, brain must think before speaking. I'm sure it's all these bad night sleeps. Yeah, so this is orange, just another one of those. haven't really got much on orange at the moment, but I plan this to be my 2016 ongoing project, so I'm not going to stress about thinking, oh, I must get it done in a month. So this is like my ongoing project, and I really love it because I can do a little bit here and there. Another, so that's K. I'm not sure if I've done too much for the others. Another 3-page stars, so just a die cut star. Another, that's paper dolls, so oops, I keep knocking the camera, sorry, I'm making you all drunk. Letter G, so just a glass cut out from a magazine, went round again. And then last but not least is my circle page. So I just got like I'm trying to think what I drew around. Oh, one of your double-sided tape things. So I just drew around that and stuck that in, and then I'm going to colour the other page when I get some new pens. Oh, excuse me. I brought some new crayons. They were like cheap, and that's the last crafty thing I spent, but for £2 I'm not going to really call it breaking my craft ban. So I thought I'd just test them out by colouring in my circles. So that's pretty much as far as I've got with my masse collection book. So I would say bye bye, and then I will do another video of my tapestry and crochet whip as I'm downstairs. So bye.